Hello there, back out at Loch Doon, this time with Lassie. And I've got Lassie out because quite a few of you asked after the last video, how would Lassie cope in the same wind conditions that Laddie flew in? He had to tilt quite a lot and bank like this just to stay straight. When I tried flying like that, he was getting blown off to the side, and as you saw in the last video, the horizon was quite tilted. So a lot of you wondered, if we sent Lassie up in the same wind conditions, would she get blown even further because she's lighter? So I thought I'd take her up today, test her out in normal speed and sport speed and see how she copes. So let's get Lassie up in the air.
The home point has been updated. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map. Take off.
And if we just sit her right there, you'll see straight away just how windy this is. Now there we go. So she's getting blasted about quite a bit. So let's see, in normal mode, how she copes with this. And we'll take her up to roughly the same height. That we had Laddie. You can see her gimbals even tilting because it is quite windy. She seems to be maintaining her course really well, even although she is banking quite a lot just to stay on course. There we have a strong wind warning, so I'll lower her down just a little bit. Now she's flying at roughly the same height that Laddie was flying at. She doesn't seem to be getting blown any harder than Laddie did. So spin her around and head her back. And you can see, although I'm flying her directly back towards me, she's doing well. We've got a strong wind warning and the controller's vibrating away here, but she's doing really well. I think she's doing a lot better than Laddie did in the wind. Apart from the fact, there you go, you can see her starting to get pushed out, and the wind is really strong. And she's getting pushed out a little bit, but not much. So what I'll do is I'll take her across the loch. And we'll bring her down just a little bit, I think. So let's send her across the way Laddie went. And this is with the wind behind her. So I'm not going to send her all the way across in case she can't get back. She's flying there at 10 metres a second. That wind is quite strong, so I'm going to swing her back round now 200 metres and see if she can manage to get back, because that wind is really blowing. And you can see her fighting against the wind there. Look at her speed there, down to 1.8, 1.7 metres a second as she struggles. Against that wind. But she's a warrior. She's coming in, and I can see her, no problem at all, coming in here. So there we go. Not much an issue, even although that wind is really strong, and the gusts. I mean, look at the way she's tilting into it. Let me line her up here with the camera. So the gusts are really quite strong. She's tilting into it quite hard to remain stable there, but not really a problem. Now, I wouldn't bother putting on sport mode, because that's good enough for me to see that she can cope. I think even better than Laddie can. She might be lighter, but maybe it's, I don't know, some physicist will need to come and explain this, but seems to me that the heavier you are, the more the wind affects you, and not the other way around, which is quite unexpected. I thought the lighter the drone would be, the more it would be affected by the wind, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Right, so just before we finish up, just up here there is a camping area at Loch Doon, and this is for if you've got a motor home or even a caravan, I suppose. I think there are hookups here, not exactly sure, but if you've got a motor home and you're thinking of coming, this could be a place for you to come and park up and maybe stay for a couple of days or a weekend or something like that. And I'll maybe go up and have a wee walk round with the camera and see if there are any good proper hookups. I don't know much about this kind of thing. Well done, you are a warrior and you know it. So there we go, might not be scientific and might not be conclusive, but I can tell you that the wind is a lot stronger today than it was the other day when I had Laddie out, and Lassie didn't seem as phased with the wind as Laddie did. Even coming back across the loch with that really strong wind blowing into her head, she didn't bother at all. So this is some little drone. So give us a thumbs up and we're out of here.